The sources of stress you're unaware of can pose the biggest challenge precisely because they are left undealt with. In this video, we will talk about 7 sneaky sources of stress you can eliminate from your life if you're looking for successful stress management. Number 1, lack of assertiveness. This usually involves the inability to express what you want and need. With your wants and needs not being fulfilled, stress may rise because you could easily feel like you're not being treated with respect or like you're not being valued. At the same time, when you're not assertive, it is very likely that you will agree to do things that you don't really want to do. You will get into stressful situations simply because you can't say no. On top of that, your inability to say no messes with your time management. Filling up your schedule with random things eats away at the available time, inevitably causing stress. Which brings us to another time eater. Number 2, procrastination. Pushing tasks to a later time results in those tasks piling up, allowing for less time for their completion. Time pressure is guaranteed to increase your stress levels. Now, if those tasks are important and you're already worried about them, pushing them back only prolongs the anxiety. Procrastination can also lead to a sense of guilt or shame because you're not doing the things you said you will do. And this is messing with your self-esteem and subsequently with your self-confidence. Remember that confidence is key when we're talking about stress management. Number 3, multitasking. Your brain is not able to handle multiple tasks at the same time. Multitasking lowers your productivity. It actually slows you down. And like we already mentioned, time pressure inevitably causes stress. Constantly shifting your attention and focus from one thing to another doesn't allow you to get into a flow state and can also lead to mistakes, which can increase your stress levels as you try to correct them. Multitasking can be overwhelming and can leave you feeling that you're not able to keep up with the demands placed on you. Number 4, too many options. At first glance, you may think that the more options you have, the better. In theory, that makes perfect sense. But in practice, as the number of options increases, so does the stress that comes with making a decision. When you're presented with many options, you may feel like you need to make the perfect choice, and that can easily lead to analysis paralysis. You may feel like you need to carefully consider each option, which can be time-consuming and mentally draining, and in the end, even lead to a complete inability to make a decision. Number 5, external locus of control. This refers to the belief that external factors, and not you yourself, are responsible for the outcomes in your life. Blaming your circumstances on other people or the universe may at first feel like a relief because you're throwing away any responsibility, but it inevitably turns into a feeling of powerlessness. Believing that you are at the mercy of external forces and completely unable to control your destiny can obviously be very stressful. Number 6, unfair comparisons. Social media have become an integral part of many people's lives. But what we should always keep in mind is that the image most people present is not entirely truthful and can lead to a distorted view of reality. Comparing your life, including its bad moments, with this fake, perfect image can make you feel like you're not measuring up to others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem, as you realize you're not able to live up to these unrealistic standards. These negative feelings can only increase stress. Number 7, taking things too seriously. Being too serious can seriously increase your stress levels because it can make you generally more prone to worry and anxiety, as well as more likely to overthink situations. It can also lead to perfectionism, the constant effort to achieve something truly unattainable, the dread of failure. It can make it difficult to relax and take time for yourself. It robs you of the most powerful stress-relieving tool at your disposal: humor. So add some humor in your life. And always remember, tomorrow can be better if you do something different today.